gag them a bit. For sure. Tent life. Oh, there's a bug in here. Rue is tomorrow. We are driving down tonight. Last things to do for the day are get Chipotle, take a nap, and then after that we're gonna go pick up the car and head to Tennessee. Cannot wait. Happy Rue. See y'all tomorrow. Hey friends, it is me, Taylor Waits, back with another vlog for Bonnaroo 2023. I just kind of want to walk us through how it went. After the tent video, we immediately started our venture. We rented the car. That's my wife. This is us. I forget where we were. I think we were in Kentucky at this point. That's the rental. Early in the morning. We started our drive at like 9 p.m. and ended up getting to like Kentucky around the morning. Then we had to stop at Walmart. I forgot a bunch of stuff, so I had to buy a bunch of stuff. Then we stopped again before we headed into Tennessee. This is in Tennessee. Before we headed into Bonnaroo, I mean. And this is us in the line to Bonnaroo. I don't know what happened. We never saw where, or yeah, the truck was actually removing mirrors. You're not allowed to have glass mirrors or really any glass at all at Bonnaroo. And the whole checking station, like some people said that people were thoroughly checking their stuff, and all the people I know were like, yeah, they barely even looked in there. So, you know, I guess they were taking it serious on Wednesday, which is when we arrived. Those are all the people who were there for Tuesday, and this is our camp. That's my wife and I's tent. We're waiting on our friend, so our other friend's tent is going to go there, and then the other one will be behind me. So then we started our walk. We were like, why not, you know, just go see what's going on, go get some food, see what's happening. But there's no acts on Wednesday. Then we set up our tent, which ended up looking so cute, so cozy, so pretty. Ended up like really nice. It was a 4-person tent. And for me and my wife, it was more than enough room. Next up, day 2. So for day 2, I had to wake up really early in the morning to go get the rest of my friends from the airport. They all got in before 8 a.m. So it didn't take too long. We left Bonnaroo around 6, picked everyone up, ate Waffle House, and came back. And when we came back, we were graced with a beautiful harp artist. I'm going to put their name over the video, and some amazing masked performers. I remember they're a troupe. I remember they're based out of Nashville. However, I'm forgetting their name at the top of my head, but this was like the first and the best thing to sort of be welcomed back to Bonnaroo with. It was in the Grove where there's a bunch of hammocks and like people were just chilling. My friends who had all never been to Bonnaroo, I feel like got a really good introduction as to what the vibes were. But half of us were napping and half of us were watching the show. So please never get it mistaken. We were very tired. This is what I ended up wearing for day 1. Yeah, a little side boob action. And this is a little video of what it ended up looking like. And this was actually in the Grove. Very lightweight, very breathable. It was great. This is after everybody has finally arrived. Finally. And all of our tents are all together. Our canopy, our lights, our rental, and where our supplies go. So then we headed into Bonnaroo for that night after our naps. That's what the line was looking like at Bonnaroo. It was taking an unusually long time, but then we ended up getting in. This is Big Frida. After Big Frida, we decided to pack it in. Big Frida was really the only act on Thursday that any of us really wanted to see anyway. So once we saw Big Frida, we decided to take a walk to go all the way to Where in the Woods, which is no longer in Centeroo. The last time I went, Where in the Wood was like created in Centeroo, but this year it was outside. You actually had to walk. It wasn't far. I would say like maybe a 10-minute walk to get to Where in the Woods from where Centeroo is. It was really cool, but we were so tired. Like, remember, I had picked them up at like 8 in the morning. So we are like, let's go to bed. Day 3. So the beginning of day 3, we did yoga at the house stage, which was really calming and like really good, and I really enjoyed it. And this is Friday morning. Then we went to go search for food. They had so much food, so many vendors. I will say the vegan options were a little slacking this year, as well as the prices definitely have gone up since before when I was at Bonnaroo. But those are all my friends. Then we went to go back to the Grove to take makeshift showers. I'm not paying $11 for a shower with a bunch of hair and nasty stuff in it. And then we ended up having another harp show. Like, this harp artist ate. We ended up going back to camp, coloring, relaxing, napping. The naps that you take at Bonnaroo are so pertinent to whether or not you'll be able to really survive it. I wanted to show you all like how big Rue is, and by Friday, how filled in it really was. Because as you saw on Wednesday, there wasn't too many people, but by Friday, it is packed. This is when you walk into Centeroo. This is how many people are walking around you. This is what it looks like, the Ferris wheel, and we are walking to Rena, Sanayawa. So as you can see, we're walking really to get some food, but also obviously to see Rena.
I know you're all fucking angry about it. Are you really angry about it? Because I don't fucking see it. Show me your fucking rage! Scream it!
Yeah, she's so good. She had like 20 outfit changes. Speaking of outfit change, this is what I wore day 2. Little beaded dress moment. This is where we sat after Rena as we were waiting for 3-6 Mafia. We were like, let's just get a comfortable spot. You know, if for all my bass heads that have to be in the front, like, shout out to you. We definitely wanted to relax in the back. That was my friends. This is 3-6 Mafia. After 3-6, we headed towards Kendrick. Actually, Baby Keem was in between Kendrick. Yes, he ate. And we ended out day 2. We look so cute. Time to go. Next up, day technically 3, but 4 for me because I've been there since Wednesday. We missed yoga. We slept in, but we ended up doing belly dancing. Belly dancing, our own yoga, walked around, just got a good stretch, you know. Especially since it takes so long to get to center. It's like you might as well do something. We went back, took naps, and then made it for Remy Wolf.
Introduce my band real quick. We got Alex Pacino on the guitar again, you guys.
We left Remy Wolf to chill until Lil Nas X, and we were in the pit for Lil Nas X. So the screaming and the yelling, please imagine I'm with a whole bunch of other gays just screaming and yelling. Enjoy.
Call me when you want them! Call me in the morning, I'll be on the way! Call me when you want, call me when you need, call me your name, I'll be on the way.
After Lil Nas, we headed to Odessa, who did an amazing show. It was not only visually captivating, but the music that they were doing was just amazing. The flow artists were going ham. It was a good night. This is what I ended up wearing at the end of night 3. And on to, like I said, day 5 for all of us, including myself, but really day 4 for my friends. Um, we started the day off with Amber Mark. We actually started the day pretty late. We didn't get into Center Row until like 5 o'clock. The party, man. After Amber, we went, I think we chilled for a little bit before we saw Paramore. That is Haley. Haley, as we all know her. Yeah, I think we ate and then went to go see Paramore. After we saw Mother, we went home. Some of us went to go see the Foo Fighters, but a lot of us went to sleep. And there ended up being a storm. So we ended up spending the night in the car. Look how crazy it is outside. Um, I think that this year's Rue was just as, or not as exciting because the acts weren't as good. But it was just as fun. I had just as much fun as I did in 2019. I do think the acts could have been a little bit better. I didn't see as many people as I saw in 2019. And I do think the accessibility was really bad, like super terrible. And I'll make a whole separate video about that. But yeah, overall, it was a good time. Happy Rue!